Nowhere is street and high fashion closer than in this home to progressive design. Just as well, Roxy could roam wherever she pleased, documenting the drama and sharing it via her Vodacom travel saver.
The corner of Brewer and Great Windmill Streets in Soho is currently the epicenter of the fashion universe. This is London Fashion Week.
It was on one of these corners that we met blogger and fashion artiste Tatiana Apuktina.
Tatiana, you look amazing. Tell me about your outfit for London Fashion Week.
So today I'm wearing a beautiful coat by Charlotte Zimbel and this two-piece by Maria Piankov and this really cute bag by Steven Seville.
I love it. Fashion is not for the faint of heart because I see that you've got a midriff on. Are you not freezing? Because I must admit I'm a little bit cold.
I am a little bit cold. It's kind of, you have to say fashion is a bit of sacrifice.
Exactly.
You have to, if you want to look good, you have to take the pain sometimes.
Exactly.
In the front row at multi-talented set, costume and fashion designer Jasper Conran's show, we met several buyers who'll be carrying statement pieces from his range as inspiration.
Sometimes the runway can be intimidating. How would you say people can translate what they see at fashion weeks into their everyday wardrobes?
Maybe just the inspiration from the pieces, from the fabrics. You might take one piece that is very, very strong and then combine it with an everyday look, for example, with the jeans or, with boots, with like a really simple straight coat. But then you've got this one, maybe like a bit crazy piece that you can still, fit in.
The most fashionable pooch at London Fashion Week. What is this beautiful boy's name?
So this little sausage is called Tui, and he's on Instagram at TheFashioned.
A dashant with an Instagram account. That's very cool. Tell me about your outfits because I see you are coordinated.
We had to coordinate, so it's a classic trench coat. I think for Fashion Week, always be comfortable, wear something that you always wear, and it's just something that's on trend but not necessarily out there. And Tui loves his little trench coat. What can I say?
Ladies, you're looking phenomenal. Now I know that you're not here as bloggers, but you are here with the models that we see behind us. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. The brand is ATARAXI and it's #Generation Genderless. We're a gender neutral brand and we just want to spread the word about equality in fashion so we can dress anyone, like anyone's welcome to it. We're not going to segregate. It's all about equality.
And you're a model scout and you're actually from Zim, which is amazing. Phenomenal. What do you think makes a good model?
Structure, and also that's what I go for anyway, and also I just quite like the classic look. I mean, there is the variation in different agencies and everything, but that's what I go for, structure and a classic look. Okay?
Yeah, which is why we chose to collaborate with Abby, because we love 6 models. We love how they street cast everyone. It's really a vibrant mix. We think it's a good representation of like society.
Impressed by seeing African talent driving British trends, Roxy was managing her roaming through Vodacom's travel saver. This gave her the power to share the good news with friends and family by staying connected at great rates.
There's amazing street style fashion outside and phenomenal designer fashion inside. And here's a coincidence for you. It's my 2nd year wedding anniversary coming up soon, and the traditional gift that you give your spouse is the gift of cotton. What better place to find such a gift than the designer showroom at London Fashion Week?
This was like an upmarket designer version of shopping at Camden Town's market. Fashion in Britain has a tradition of accessibility.
I know I was meant to find something for my husband, but instead I found something for myself.
In UK design, style is often inspired by music. The looks for the Arfen collection were a tribute to the band Flock of Seagulls and the late great David Bowie.
KOTA, what was the brief for today's show?
So today's theme was like slightly punk, like early 80s, that new romantic kind of like Blitz kid. So inspired by them.
And how did you execute that punk theme?
We put a lot of gel in towards the front and like lots of hairspray, make it quite spiky. We got like things sticking out and like a pointy fringe, that sort of thing.
So if you're saying that there's lots of gel and hairspray, that means that nobody should go near the models with anything flammable.
Exactly. Stay away. Keep away.
Lisa Arfen's inspiration is using clothes as a form of escapism, dressing up and living for today or even tonight. Dutch beauty Bente de Vries was loving it.
Bente, I'm feeling a little bit short around you, but she is, of course, a gorgeous 6-foot-tall model, so it makes sense. Are you excited? Are you nervous?
I'm very excited. Not nervous yet, but it's going to be weird when the people come in and you're going to be like, oh, they're looking at me, and I actually have to be natural. So I'm very curious how it's going to work out. It's interesting. It's very refreshing as well.
And what do you think of the collection?
Oh, I love it. I absolutely I tried a lot of things on, and every piece was just amazing. But this one is, I think, the one that I feel most comfortable because I could actually wear it in real life. Not with the makeup, of course, but I mean the clothes in itself. So yeah, I feel very, very good. Yeah.
Donna, what do you think about the latest collection?
I think it's really quite brilliant. It's fantastic what she's done, and also the way it's styled with kind of 80s club kids. Gives it a real attitude and a real strength of character. And there are pieces that you've seen her do in previous collections, but they've kind of evolved and kind of come into their own. So it looks amazing.
How do you think London Fashion Week in particular is a little bit different from others around the world? What is it about this particular fashion week?
The designers are allowed to be a bit more experimental. They're given a bit more time to evolve and really develop their ideas, and they're allowed to be more creative before they become more commercial. So.
Since she began selling through private sales, Italian Serafina Sama and her label have become a celebrity favorite.
Serafina, congratulations on an amazing show here at London Fashion Week. Tell me about the collection.
It's the first time I do a presentation in London, so I'm really excited, and I wanted to capture the energy, the high energy of London. So I wanted the collection to be fun and energetic and rich, and it's a bit more theatrical than usual.
It definitely is theatrical, it definitely is exciting. Designing the clothes is one side of the equation, the other is the styling. Tell us about the hair and makeup.
The styling, I wanted it to be more theatrical and more flamboyant than usual, so the silhouettes are either very androgynous with a lot of masculine tailoring or overly feminine, so almost exaggerated ruffles and volumes, and the fabrications are rich and opulent and decadent, but the attitude is fun and a little rebellious, I guess.
You grew up surrounded by strong Italian women. How have they inspired your design aesthetic over the years?
Yes, they always inspire my aesthetic, this Italian eccentricity and the idea of having a strong sense of individual style. I like the idea of lots of different women being able to wear my clothes and finding something to wear from the collection.
How do you think your clothing resonates with women around the world? For example, a modern South African woman.
I think so. I think there is something within the collection that can speak to every woman, regardless of age, shape, style. I think there are some pieces which are for the more daring women, but then there's a lot of pieces which can become classics and can be easily incorporated in anybody's wardrobe.
Tradition with attitude. That's how the Brits do it.